We are the Munch Bunch UK. Leigh, what do we have on the menu today?
Today, we have what I would call Mexican street food without actually going to Mexico. Mexico? Mexico. We haven't been there, obviously, because we can't fly right now. So we brought Mexico to us.
Yeah, so we have, in other words, fajitas.
And taco boats. Don't forget the taco boats.
Taco boats.
Which we're going to stuff in a minute. And we'll have to try and remember to get a bloody thumbnail out of this.
Wraps, like, obviously.
Yeah, so we have nice fresh salad that I've chopped up.
With, what is it called again?
Frank's wings.
Hot
some
sauce.
Peppers.
Wedges.
Yep, seasoned wedges. And a stack of chicken. Oh, we've got some sweet corn over it. And cucumber done the way Aim likes it. It took me ages all this.
Yeah, and thank you to the lady who said about taking out the middle of the seeds because, yeah, I can't stand the sliminess of...
She does not like it all, do you?
I don't. I really, really don't, unfortunately. Oh, can I have sour cream?
Yeah, I've got some sour cream over here, guys. Right, before we get into it, guys, whilst I'm just prepping her food, let's move that bloody microphone out of the camera. Check out the description box, guys, for our Instagram links, our other YouTube channel, where you'll find rambles and mukbangs. We've got a mukbang coming up in a couple of days on there. You'll only find it on that channel, you won't find it on this channel. And details on how you can support the channel if you wish to. We are looking at setting up Patreon, so there's actually something on offer for, you know, like you support us and get something back in return. And yeah, give it a go, guys.
Yes, so Leigh, like you said, we'll put all the information
in the description box.
Did you not get a spoon?
Yes, I did. I brought a spoon. I've got some lettuce in here. Which
part of that there was second.
Where am I meant to go here? So we had a busy weekend.
Yeah.
Without leaving the house.
We did.
Possible.
Felt like we had. It was unreal, wasn't it? We actually saw someone. Now my dad came over because he has got an operation on Friday.
And he's had the test, so we know he is clear.
Of COVID, yes.
Being the age he is 65, he was able to get... 66, my bad, sorry. He was able to get a test done.
It's because obviously they want to make sure as well, you know, that there's nothing...
I forgot to bring the salsa in, sorry.
We got some salsa?
We've got salsa. I can't be asked to go and get it now. Trying to get all this stuff together, guys, and keep it warm as well is a bloody nightmare. Did you say thought it was me doing it?
So,
cheeky
that's
son.
fine.
We're going live tonight, guys, but you will not know that because this video is going out tomorrow. Ooh, look at that. I'm trying to get a thumbnail of that. Just a pause. You got yours? Oh yeah, that's it. Suit you, sir.
Okay.
Yeah. You know, I was reading the other day on Twitter, I ain't got anyone else to tell, so I'll tell you. And you guys there at home.
Just to interrupt you, how do you wrap yours? So I sort of do square and over again, so it is like a...
Sorry, bro.
Like that kind of wrap.
As much as I love fajitas, I absolutely hate the mess of them. I'm not a messy eater, like in terms of, you know, like, wait, should move stuff out your way, you're right.
No.
You're okay. Yeah, I'm not a messy eater, guys, in terms of, like, you know, getting stuff all over your hands, it winds me up something rotten. Whereas other people don't mind it, like certain cultures, they eat with their hands, don't they? I suggested doing it to I'm on a video, so I don't want to do that.
Not because I don't think it looks appealing, because it does. It's just that.
Just some of this fantastic cucumber cut for you.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
It's alright. Yes, I was reading on Twitter, guys, and Imo,
fantastic.
In America... Oh, Christ. That's good. That's really good. In America, some landlords, I can't believe they're getting away with it, they're asking their tenants, especially of the female kind, for sex in return for not being able to pay their rent. I mean, pretty bad that, isn't it? I mean, if our landlord asked me for sex in return for the rent, I'd say, mate, anybody worth it? Not good.
This is lovely.
I've got the worst toothache ever.
Oh, El Paso.
Yeah, sour cream.
Okay.
What do you think of that, huh?
To be honest with you, without going on and on and on, I think it is disgraceful. I think people should be ashamed of themselves to, for one, ask him whether it was a man or a woman, like manipulate them into that. Because obviously you've got to realise that some of these people can't actually afford it, and it's either a case of doing that or being homeless. I think it's disgusting exploitation, isn't it, really?
Well, there's this woman who's gone to the papers about it, so she got a text off the landlord, like late at night, and she figured it was the wrong number, that he'd meant to text his girlfriend or something, because the message come through saying something like, I would like to have sex with you, basically. Just pretty blunt. And she said, oh, I'm sorry, I think you've got the wrong number. Maybe it was meant for your girlfriend or your wife. He texted back and said, no, it was meant for you. And she's like, what the hell? Well, she's like a 28-year-old woman with a kid at home.
Oh,
and he was like taking, his chances.
No. It's disgusting. Really, what is people's issues, man?
We've got some shout-outs, so I can't remember who the hell they're for, so I do apologise. I've just not had the time to check anything out today. I like to take notes, so we're ready for it. I forgot.
Sorry, guys. This is absolutely... How nice that looks.
Oh, crap. Yeah, I got tooth ache. Can you believe it? Like, what is it? When you're a kid, you get a lot of earache. As an adult, you never really get earache. But toothache, what a bitch. We've been sarcastic, you know.
No.
But toothache, down the bottom right here. You got it in your eye.
Frank's hot sauce.
In your eye. Aim had a bad tooth for like a year. I ain't kidding you, this tooth was rocking back and forth. But I was like, just push it out. I'll help you if you want. As I go to a dentist, she won't go. She's a nag anyway.
Terrifying. So scared. I'll tell you what, these are one of the best fajitas I've had.
You know what I did? So I found a smoky barbecue seasoning in the cupboard from a previous fajita kit we had. It was still well within date for about another 6 months.
I'm not joking, guys, when I tell you I have spice after spice.
So I added that to a spicy seasoning.
Who really applies lipstick and then do fajitas?
Yeah, not me.
Me.
Not me.
Gotta be organised.
I'll tell you what really pees me off.
What?
Birds. Like the feathery type.
Birds?
Like that. Yeah, I love birds. And I feed the birds every day. I put a bird seed out for them. I've got a big bird feeder down the bottom of the garden with a water tank for them and everything. It's amazing. They come along. I mean, imagine if we did this. You go into a restaurant, you sit down, you order a nice big ribeye steak or sirloin, chips, side of onion rings, maybe a garlic bread. Ooh.
What way you going with this?
So you go into the restaurant, you sit there, you eat your food, and before you finish your food, you think, I don't really like it that much. I can't, you just drop it on the floor here and there, like their birds do outside here. And then you sit there, I need the toilet. I'm not going to bugger off to the toilet and go. No. I'm going to sit here whilst eating my food and do it on their driveway. So we feed them and they crap in our garden.
It's...
Eh?
You on about that?
The birds. Pooing everywhere. Cheeky sods. What ain't? It's just a word. It's allowed to be said.
You feed them, why do you know?
Because you do it in someone's garden who doesn't bloody feed them. That's what I'm thinking.
So anyway, our neighbours are doing some work on my house. Started work really early this morning.
Yeah, I was not impressed.
No,
You've had a nightmare, haven't you, the last couple of days? Like getting up like earlier than normal. I mean, I don't get up late, but like she's had to get up even earlier.
My dad said one of them was, if you don't rise at like 5 o'clock, then you know the day's gone. I bought in today because I want to talk about this. So this is called Leigh Perrin's Worcester sauce. And I know that you guys across the pond have this.
Yeah.
The original Leigh Perrin's Worcester. I love how you say Worcestershire sauce.
That's what it's so. I won't correct them.
Because Worcestershire is in the Midlands. And a lot of people, where we are, go, Worcester sauce? I just love how you say Worcestershire sauce. But I wanted to just say to you guys, I mean, a lot of people who use this know about what I'm about to say, but put this on cheese on toast. There is nothing quite like it. Some nice mature cheddar under the grill, or not barbecue grill as you say over there, like under your...
What's on the barbecue? You're being
Not
so
on your
close.
oven, your stove thing. And then pop a bit of that on the top. It is amazing. And it's such a strange taste, like...
I've never had it. I don't wish to.
Well, you say that, but you can add this as well to spaghetti bolognese. It says malt vinegar from barley, spirit vinegar, molasses, sugar, salt, anchovies, tamarind extract, onion, garlic spice flavourings. Absolutely beautiful. So
I might
tasty.
give it a go one of the days.
You'd like it, honestly.
I'm feeling later on, because we were recording this earlier today, guys. I've not eaten all day, you know. I didn't tell you that. I had an apple, and I was just giving me the bloody toothache. I'm thinking of suing the fruit shop who've given me my toothache. They give me that apple, that was tough.
Tell them what the fruit shop is, darling.
Eh?
It's a fruit and
shop?
veg, like a green grouses.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we don't say, some people won't call it a fruit shop.
Alright, well, it's a shop and sell fruit.
And vegetables.
That's about it, really. You can't really explain any more than a shop that sells
Yeah, but
fruit.
if you heard that, a fruit shop, and they didn't call it that from where people live, you'd be like, a fruit shop?
There's all sorts of words and names we use here that they don't use in other countries. Like the other day, somebody said from America, oh, I've always wanted to try them Yorkshire things. Obviously Yorkshire puddings. I was like, that's crazy to think that they haven't tried them.
Today, little topic for you. I've been watching this morning on YouTube. America versus England. So, I thought me and you right now could just discuss that.
Okay.
So,
I'm good to go.
First word. And they do this up north as well, actually.
First
So,
word.
trousers and pants. A woman turned around and said, I got some right funny looks at you because she was American. She said, I asked them if they liked my pants.
What was that? Was she
An
in the
American
UK?
girl come over.
Oh, okay.
And then she asked somebody, and it was a friend, do you like my pants?
Yeah, but
Over here, we're called pants. Or underwear.
But maybe I'm American then, because as a kid I didn't. Up north in England, as far as I'm aware anyway, maybe it's just me.
Yeah, you do.
I used to call my trousers, you know, like school trousers, what you wear to
Pants.
school. I'd call them pants. Like, Mum, where's my pants? She's like, you've got another bloody hole and them sodding pants again? I'm like, yeah, sorry. As a lad, what was it with lads? Always getting holes in the trousers.
Woohoo!
So,
Yeah,
so in
so
America
that's
they call
that.
it pants.
Taps are called faucets, or they might say faucets are called taps if it was in reverse. Now, it's funny, isn't it, that your mouth, it's kind of like, has a way of being used to things over the years. So if I just suddenly now start turn the faucet on, it wouldn't
so
feel naturally to say the word.
No.
It's like if you guys started to say, turn the taps on. Also, a dummy over here is a dummy. He's a pacifier over there. And I was watching that, and like somebody said, well, why would you call it a dummy? And to a degree, I get that, because a pacifier is to pacify the baby when it's crying.
Yeah.
I don't know actually why we call it a dummy.
I don't know. There's lots of funny names and words that we use in this country.
Yeah, like diapers and nappies.
But I was saying to Amy yesterday, along a similar vein of what we're on about here. Just some cucumber.
I will have a bit, yeah.
Um,
I'm making up a bit of a taco boat at the moment, which I'm going to show
the
you.
new generation of people, I say the new generation, like young people nowadays, who I call young people, anyone below the age of 25, they're coming out with new words that, I mean, like older generations, older than me, obviously, people like Amy's mum in her 70s, they wouldn't, like, their language is gone. You know, like proper, not proper English, but language that back in the day was acceptable and used on a daily basis in England. That's gone now, you don't get it. The new generation of kids are using words I've never bloody heard of. So, and they're putting it on cans of Diet Coke. Over here in the UK, on a can of Diet Coke yesterday, I seen the words.
Okay.
What the hell are the words now?
Oh!
What was it now? We've got slang for kids these days.
I know what you mean.
Oh, bloody hell.
But either way, I get what you're saying.
He was like, oh, flipping it, you told me what it meant. One of them was like something for lush, I think it was.
Oh, yeah,
I don't know, either way, guys, it was a couple of words. I'm like, what the hell does that even mean? We're meant to know. We're in England, and young kids and younger people, 25 and under, are coming out with new words every day. I need a dictionary. Send me an update every day of new words I need to learn.
I like watching these type of things, these American, sort of comparisons. And one of them was, what are basically you doing differently to England? Why are we not getting right? And someone tried a Yorkshire pudding. I was like, this is just a croissant, or whatever you say it. And I was like, no, and it was put gravy on it, and the more gravy to our Yorkshire pudding, the better. It's like you have to put gravy on a Yorkshire pudding. It's just the way it is.
I do watch. Have you got it?
I thought someone was at the door then.
We're bugging if someone turns up at our door.
They'll
Because
be like,
we're
"What the
sitting
hell
here,
are you
guys,
doing?"
with the curtains wide open. They don't walking past and see all this. Like, what they're doing?
I think that looks amazing. Yeah, and what was another word that they were saying?
I don't know, but I was just saying.
Go on.
I used to. Me and Amy watch it quite regular. Watch Diners, Drive-Ins and Dives on the Food Network with, what's his name?
Guy Fieri.
Yeah. And some of the food. Oh my. We don't get that in England. You get restaurants and you get pubs, and pubs sell food, and restaurants obviously sell food. You don't get enough independent places. Like, he goes around all these different little like little restaurants sort of thing, all around America, and they're selling like amazing home-cooked food.
I knew there was something I was missing.
Like family recipes and stuff like that. You don't get it in England. You get burgers and chips, you get steak and chips, and you get lasagnas, bologneses, and fish and chips. And then stuff from other countries that we make our own over here.
Now, I very much believe in trying all different types of food. Now, when I have a takeaway from the Indian restaurant, I could never ever compare it now, because I have an Indian friend, and she made me like a traditional Indian meal, and it tasted totally different. And now I can't ever sort of get that back again. It's crazy. But over in America, I'd love to try like the ribs, like the big ribs and the meat and the what's that?
Some of them like sloppy looking sandwiches they get, and they put them down in like these big sort of like a big thing. You pull it down and it squashes the sandwich, and there's like meat just sticking out the sides everywhere. Absolutely huge.
Like po' boys and things like that. I'd love to try them.
Good.
And like, have you ever watched that film Chef?
Oh, that's good, with John Favreau. That's the one. But we've been asked on at least 3 separate occasions now on this channel. We was told a couple of days ago we need to get over to America. Somebody said it would benefit us so much. Stephanie, I'm not sure of the surname, said that. We've had somebody offer to sponsor to take us to America. Well, to do a sponsored mukbang. I was only joked about the flights. Mainly that we just can't catch a flight in it right now, can we, to America? So we're a bit screwed with that one. But I think it's somewhere we'd love to go. We had plans, didn't we, for like our big video. We said we should do it at 2,000 subscribers, but that's going to fall through, because I reckon we'll get there before this bloody lockdown ends.
And hopefully when we can go on holiday, you guys can come with us.
Well, that looks for you.
If you want to. You know, you can if they want. Don't say they can't. No, but basically I come up with a really good idea yesterday, didn't I?
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you because it involves us going somewhere and doing some vlogging.
I think we'll do it on more than one occasion, like different places.
Literally, going back to like the food in America and that. I'm more interested in like the meat side of things. I'd love to try Korean barbecue, because I have them over there. The meat on them. As you can tell, I'm not really supporting the whole non-meat thing, but I really do believe that I think vegan diets and being vegetarian, I want to try and incorporate more plant-based and greens. And mind you, I love greens anyway.
We are going to do a vegan meal, haven't we? We've been asked on more than one.
Good God, nearly choked on a piece of sweet gum. Yeah, but...
Oh, catch your breath.
Yeah, I'm alright. I was saying I wanted to do like more like vegetables, more green stuff and more plant-based stuff. I wish, in a way, I didn't love meat so much, but that is a staple that I need. I need meat. Like, do you think you can... Oh,
You haven't got your breath yet.
I have. What are you talking about?
It sounds like you're still
Leigh,
struggling to
we're
breath.
not on the television. We're perfectly fine. I've just choked, guys. I think I'm just about to speak.
Alright.
The point is, my mum could be a vegetarian. She could cut out meat completely. No, I couldn't. I couldn't do it. And if I lived in America, you got no chance. That meat over there, what is it called? It's called dry rib. Dry something.
Oh, no.
I'd love to try that, honestly. And also, like I said, the Korean stuff over there is absolutely amazing. We can't get anything like that over here. We got, like, from where I am, in Birmingham, I think there's like 1 or 2 Korean restaurants. We do have a good Chinatown now, don't we? In the markets, really, we can get all like the...
They do like street food festivals and stuff in Birmingham. And in Wolverhampton. The Wolverhampton one ain't that good. But in Birmingham, from all around the world, they'll turn up for a few days or whatever. You can try anything. All different kinds of food.
There's a place called the Digbeth Dining Club, that's how you do it.
I had a bison burger the one time. I was sure impressed. Sorry. On here the other day, Steph and Tasha reached 500,000 subs. They did an alligator video.
Oh, God.
And I said to her, because she's going on how much she loves meat, I said, okay, she said, I'm not doing alligator. I said, well, obviously not. Well, I don't think they sell it down Buddy Asda or down Lidl. A full crock for £2.50 now. But, you know, in the past, me and a mate of mine, years and years ago, I'm talking a good 13 years ago now, we were going to set up a pork sandwich van business thing. Fell through, didn't end up happening. But he was on about the time, well, I know what we'll do. Talks a lot of shite, basically. And he was talking a lot of waffle that day. He said, we'll get some different kinds of meat. I said, what do you mean? He said, well, I know a man who knows a man who knows a girl who knows a man, and we can get, like, Kangaroo and stuff. I was like, yeah, I don't think that's going to go down in Wolverhampton, selling Kangaroo.
No.
You know what kangaroos do, though? 'Cause I heard this the other day.
Apart from hit you in the face.
Yeah. But if you're driving along and you're going to hit a kangaroo in the car, like in Australia, they say, if you're going to hit something in Australia, this is the law, don't swerve, like if it's an animal, just hit it full on. Because if you swerve and roll the car, then you're buggered. I don't know if that's a law or not, it was in a TV show, so I might be talking rubbish. But they said...
I'm sure we saw that.
Yeah, is that Upright with Tim Minchin? But what they did say was...
That's quite funny, guys, if you watch that.
Yeah, Upright guys on Sky Atlantic, I think it is. But they say if you're going to hit a kangaroo, what they'll do, and it's really dangerous, kangaroos, if they're going to be hit by a car, they'll jump up in the air and go straight through your window. And they usually kill anyone who hits them by, like, the impact.
Kangaroo?
But kangaroos ain't going out on its own, is it? It's taking you with it.
I love kangaroos. They're so cute. That's all, man. What is the other words that I was... There was another couple of words that I wanted to say. Like what I saw this morning on YouTube. Sneakers and trainers.
Yeah, we call them trainers over here, guys. Don't know why. Hang on, which do you prefer then? So, do you prefer faucets or taps? Which
Taps.
one? Do you prefer sneakers or trainers?
Trainers, because where I'm from.
Do you prefer... What was the other word you said?
There was a funny one, I'll tell you in a minute.
Oh, go on with that now.
So, in America, you know what a dumpster is. Over here, we know it as a skip. And the Americans like, well, why are you calling it a skip? And I was actually thinking, why? How can you even explain? Why is it called a skip?
Bloody hell's going off a bit, isn't it? But how can you explain anything now in terms of words and why we call things certain things? Me and Em had a really in-depth conversation yesterday. Aim's probably forgotten it already. But I thought it was really in-depth. And afterwards I said, that could be a movie. And it was one of them sort of conversations you have when you're high. And I've not had one of them in months because we've not had any of that in months. Anyways, this conversation we had... What's with you now? The food. Tasting great now. This conversation we had though, guys, was about... Imagine if, when you get to the end of your life, like whatever age, whether you be young or you live to a really good old age, you get to like the pearly gates, and God or
oh yeah, this was a good little thing.
whoever
Good
it is
story.
that's there at the end, anyways. I mean, this is basically if you believe in reincarnation. I don't, but I just like the idea of this story, of this theory. You get there.
It was fun, that was.
So say you've lived a great life, not great life, but like a life where you've done all you can to help out people around you. In any needs, any help they need, you've given it. You get there at the end and God or whoever says to you, it might be like David Jason even, if you know who that is. Maybe he'll be there to talk to you. I don't know. He says, Leigh, you've been a really good person in life, or aim. You've done all these good deeds. You've not had much money, but you've done a lot of good deeds. You've got by. You've got a choice. You can be as rich as you want to be in the next life. You can be absolutely anyone you want to be. You can be the richest person in the world. Or you can go back and have like a normal average life.
Okay. Or
you can be poor. But if you choose to be rich, the richest person in the whole world, or one of the richest, it's like every single life cycle you have. At the end, you get asked the same question. But there are consequences.
Yeah.
So if you've got all this money, which you've not been used to in your original life, and you get to the end of the second life, you're like, all right, okay, I've had all this money, it's been amazing, I've bought speedboats, yachts, bloody mansions, a lot, but I didn't help anyone. I was a bit of an arse about it. God then says, okay, that's fine. You
have the option.
Yeah, but at that point, if you've done nothing good at all with all that money, you have no options. You're going to be on the streets, homeless from day one in your third life. And then you got to make it up again, because by that time, you got to be nice again for another lifetime to get back in God's good books. But what I thought and said to him, imagine if we all knew this was true, that this was going to happen.
Would you choose to be poor, then kind of have a good life in your next life?
Yeah, well, you could be rich as long as you're nice to people.
But then you know you've got the bad side to come, isn't it?
Yeah. But if like we said to me and Aim and my mum and Tia and Dad and whatnot, I said, right, okay, we're all going to die eventually. We'll meet up in the next life. I'll come looking for you. When you get to them gates and you say, I want to be John Goodman. Just an he's an actor, obviously. I just thought of a name then. I want to be John Goodman and I want to be really rich and all this stuff. How the hell's I'm going to know who I am? Because she won't be there when I die. She won't be at the gates. So she's going to go through her next lifetime, wandering around saying, right, Felicia, are you really Leigh? She's like, no, I was a turtle in a previous life.
And the thing is, I wouldn't necessarily go to John Goodman.
No, it wouldn't be the John Goodman. I'd be John Goodman, a different John Goodman. There's plenty of John Goodmans in the world. But how would you ever find each other? We'd be separated forever. Or if you were one of the rich people in the second life, you'd have to hire like detectives, private detectives, to find her. Just go around the whole world inquiring. Are you all right, Dave? Are you originally Aim?
Oh yeah, could be a bloke.
Yeah, God, imagine that. If I got there and I was like, yeah, I want to get back with Aim, and it turns out she looks like, a really unattractive bloke. Because I don't want to be with a bloke. I want to be with Aim. And I could look like a turtle. I don't want to be with a turtle, mate. I want to be with Leigh. I think just sell that story to Hollywood.
But here's a question. Because obviously I'm one of them ones. I'm not religious. I'm not knocking anyone who is. But I will never say it doesn't exist, because you can't say it does or it doesn't really. Honestly, people who believe, obviously they believe it really does exist, which is fine.
We do have some subscribers who are religious.
That's fine. That's great. But in my opinion, the only way we're really going to technically know is unfortunately when we all snuff it. So, if you got there and you got to wherever this entity is and they said, well, you can either stay in heaven and have total glory, or would you like to be reincarnated, and you choose who you like, not necessarily want to look like, but would you choose to do life again? What would you do? That'd be really difficult, wouldn't it?
I'm one of them kinds of people who, I'm too selfish to be religious, in the respect that you need, it takes up a lot of time, don't it? Like to be full on religious, like church. I used to go to church on Sunday as a kid. That was my mum's fault. But church and praying and reading the Bible, I'm quite selfish with my time. So I'm not religious, but I am one of them idiots who thinks, okay, I don't want to taint it and sit here and slag God off. If I walk through a churchyard or by a church, I'll always watch my P's and Q's. I won't swear. Even if the dog I'm walking is being a pain in the arse, Max. I'm like, Max, look at me. He doesn't look. You will see it on Instagram. I put a video on there a few weeks ago. Max. He doesn't look at me. He just ignores me, the daft sod. But when we walk past a church, I'm very quiet. I don't swear at him. I say, Max, shh, just be quiet. Yeah. You've got to be respectful. I don't know if God's real or not. I don't want to piss him off in case he is. But
I'm having a bit of bad luck today, guys. This week,
was it gone up your nose now? How the hell do you put it up your nose?
It just went through my throat. I'm on the fence. I really am. I mean, it's a very difficult and delicate subject, this, guys. So this is by no means least in offence to anybody. In a way, I envy people who believe in religion because I've got a very bad anxiety disorder. I've got health anxiety, and I'm terrified of death. So I think if you had something to believe in like that, you'd feel more comforted.
I do agree with that.
No.
I feel that way a little bit. Like it'd be nice to. It's like sort of like an insurance policy, sort of thing. Like you might do some bad things in life, but as long as you've got religion to fall back on, you might be forgiven. If you know what I mean.
I think my dad's always drummed into me. Never ever kind of taint anything. Sort of don't delve into Ouija boards and. What's funny about that?
Years ago, I'm talking about 5 or 6 years ago, I'll tell you, wanted to do Ouija boards. Like she'd seen it on a film, so she was about 12 or whatever. And she kept sort of joking how she was going to do one. I remember we used to be around your mum and dad's. Your dad used to get so angry. Like, you're not doing that. But he thought it was like a serious thing. It was only to be out here with bloody paper or something like that. Oh, there's one up in the loft right there, something. Your mum's. Have I got that right? No. I just wanted to make one of the other.
No. Tia wanted to order one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And me and my dad, my mum now. My mum don't believe in nothing. Nothing whatsoever. She's like, no, don't exist. Simple as.
What a crazy story is about your mum in that up. I thought personally your mum might have believed a little something because of this. So
my mum's got the bones of steel.
So when Aim's uncle was passing away, who did he tell now? Was it your mum?
Oh no, I didn't think he was going to say that.
Oh yeah, that is like sounds like a religious kind of thing if you ask me. Like, or might make you, but I don't know, not religious at all, is it? But basically, what do you want to tell?
Which one? There's 3 stories.
We only need one Aim. Your Aim's uncle basically was on like on his last days basically.
Your Uncle Glenn.
Yeah, your Uncle Glenn.
Oh yeah.
And when he's seen, who did he tell? Was it your dad or your mum?
Told my cousin, and then my cousin told my auntie, my auntie told my mum.
No, that's not it then, no. Not at all.
Basically, when he was resuscitated, and my uncle was one of them ones who go, you know something, when you kick the bucket, that's it.
That's what I was going to say. Well, go on.
You want to bet my Uncle Alan who had an asthma attack?
No, your Uncle Glenn, who passed away, told, I don't know if it's your mum or dad, told him something on his like deathbed, and it was that shocking.
No, that wasn't him. My Uncle Adam died. It was my mum's brother who had an asthma attack, a big asthma attack. Told my uncle and my granddad, who was with him at the time, something that distressed him, that when my uncle told my mum, you know, my auntie's husband, when my uncle told my mum, it was that distressing that to this day, she can't remember what was said. It shocked her that much that she cannot remember what was said. Like, it's totally gone from her memory.
Imagine that.
And I said to Mum, I said, the only way you're probably going to get that if you do that regression thing. But another story about me, my uncle, who was with my uncle who died, this is my other uncle, my auntie's husband again, he has passed away now. He had peritonitis, and anyway, that's a long story, but the point of it is, he was resuscitated, so he actually died And then when he came back, he said, I'm not a believer in anything. He says, but I'm telling you now, I saw myself on the hospital bed, and he said the feeling I had was the best feeling I've never experienced happiness and like a tranquil feeling like that. He said I was watching what they was doing when I was dead. He says I could tell you what happened. And then he said to me, if I hadn't have I was wishing they hadn't brought me back, because the feeling was that nice. And then the third story about my mum is she used to live in these apartments, flats type thing, in a place called Bilston, if you all know Bilston. And basically, it was an old vicarage. Now, this was converted into a block of 6 flats, and my mum was the only one living in these flats. Behind that was a graveyard. I mean, like, literally, like, say that's your window. Right there, you can see all graves and everything. It's been there a long, long time. Nobody else was occupying the other flats. It was just my mum. And about 1 o'clock every morning, this never bothered my mum. I'd have got my suitcases and ran for the hills. Basically, she used to have the strongest smell of perfume running through her flat. And if she was the only one in the whole building, let alone the whole, like, you know, it was just so strange. About 1 o'clock. And I said, didn't you used to, like, get scared looking out your window? She was like, no, don't bother me. I'm like, Mum, are you crazy? That
would have scared the bejesus out of me. But going back to the religion thing, like I was just talking about a few minutes ago, I think it's nice to know you got it in your back pocket, so to speak. Like, if you are religious, you know, if you can just pick it up and put it down, can you? Yeah, I'll be religious today, but not tomorrow. There will be a lot of people towards the end, and there are a lot of people towards the end, who do find religion because they get scared of what's down the line. I'm the same. I think maybe I should just take up religion, so I've got a backup. You know, I'm doing a lot of stupid shit in my life. Maybe, if it's true, I'm going downstairs rather than upstairs.
You wouldn't go to hell for... Well...
Don't know, there's been a lot of stupid shit. Sainsbury's comes to mind.
No. I think... Quote me if I'm wrong, guys, but I think you can ask them for, like, forgiveness, but the only thing that you shouldn't do is commit suicide, and I hate that thought. But no, you know, it's a scary concept, like... A Bible is like a kind of like a rule book of life, how to live. I don't know. It's a very delicate subject. It's one that you know. It doesn't matter how many conversations we have about it. The point blank point is
point blank
point. Unfortunately, the only way to know this is when you die.
Yeah.
In saying that, on this note to leave you on.
Leave him, won't finish.
Well, I thought you might want to wrap it up.
I've got my new segment to go through. You ask him a stupid question.
Well, this is just, please, guys, if you have any opinion on what I'm about to say, let us know in the comments, because this is just something I really want to know. How do you feel about near-death experiences? Those stories have me on the brink, I'm telling you. I would love to know your opinions on near-death experience stories, because when you read those, like there was a neurosurgeon and something happened to him, I can't remember, he had some brain infection, I don't know what it was, but he went off into this place and came back and he was like, I'm about the science. He says, but I'm telling you now, that was heaven to me. I think there's got a place called Heaven, actually, like this book and everything he did.
Yeah,
but
you honestly, bought your book, you've not read it.
I would love to know, and if God forbid any of you ever had any of these incidents happen, well, for one, you're alive now, so that's great. But let us know in the comments what your thoughts are and anything else, because it is interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
I am into all that type of thing, like supernatural, what happens after life, that kind of thing. Is it going to be one of them dimensional places that you go to, or things like that? I think it's just exciting. It's a good conversation.
It is. It's a conversation we should take back up another day for definite. We've got a full-on rant about it.
I might do that tonight.
Or ramble. Okay. We need a shout-out. I've remembered. This was a request, so to the lady who we're going to give the shout-out for...
Not just rap.
No, I've had like 3 raps and 2 belts.
Not those chips.
No, I'm stuffed. I'm
And I'm going to eat the peppers.
Okay, and
the
cucumber.
Oh, chicken.
Oh, you want the chicken, of course, too.
Salad.
I'm trying to get in the middle of a shout out here.
So,
a lady who is from round here, or her daughter's from like near us, she requested a shout out for another mukbang channel who she really likes, and thought we could maybe bring a bit of support her way. So the shout out goes to Green Eyes, Greedy Guts. I've checked out a couple of her videos, or a couple of your videos if you're watching. I really enjoy the content, really funny. Right up our street, our sort of sense of humour. So go and check it out, guys. Green Eyes, Greedy Guts. I can't be putting links in description boxes because that's a lot of effort. Basically, the name's there. Just type in Green Eyes, Greedy Guts. So there's shout out of going on from that, moving swiftly along like a really swift bird. That's a swift, isn't it, bird? A bird's a swift.
Do you know, I love the fajitas,
Look at a rocket you on. Go on.
I love the fajitas, but to me, this is fantastic.
Oh, God, there you go.
Oh, that is just lovely.
Just the bomb. Is this like second in the fry?
Oh, yeah, there was another couple of things, and there was like... Americans had to try and guess English sayings. And, like, there was a couple of them, and I was like, what does that mean? Piff. Do you know what piff means?
No.
Oh, she's piff. You piff.
It's another one of these new words that only 25 years and younger understand. I don't know what anybody means.
She's a bum-ting and things like that.
Don't know what that means either.
She's what, hey?
In America, you got soda. We call it pop. That's the one. That's one I just thought of. Right.
Canadians call it pop as well.
Yeah, well done, Canadians.
Well, New Brunswick.
And Sherry McDonald, who is from Canada, or Canada, and she's one of our subscribers.
Yeah, but Canada.
Canada. Hello there, Canada. Americans and Canadians really don't get on that well. I don't understand that. I think Canada's a very clean country from what I've heard. Maybe that's something to do, I don't know.
They are.
Right. On to our favourite segment of all, guys. It's our new award-winning segment of the video. Ask Aim a stupid question. You get 3 questions, Aim. Actually, we'll just do 2 today.
Oh, we should do. Leigh, eat some salad.
I have, Aim. Thank you. I've seen. We have some cucumber, had some lettuce, had some sweet corn. I had an apple today. Buddy give me toothache. Right then. Okay, here we go, Aim. Oh, very disgusting. Okay, you've been tossed, literally, like picked up and tossed into an insane asylum. What do you tell the people there to prove to them that you don't belong inside? That'd be scary as hell, wouldn't it? I've seen that in a couple of films, like people have been locked up when they're not meant to be and stuff like that. Scary.
American Horror Story.
Yeah, and
Gothic Castle, Halle Berry.
what's that film that we like? Shutter Island. That's kind of similar. Yeah, that's great. That at the end where you find out Leonardo DiCaprio's like.
Don't tell him, just in case.
You found out he was in the film.
Yeah, we don't want to ruin it.
If you've not seen it, bloody hell, what you're playing at. It's been out for like 15 years. Right.
Okay.
What do you tell them to prove that you do not belong there?
I mean, that's a difficult question, that, Leigh. I mean,
It's a stupid question. That's the whole point. All right, I'll show another one.
I don't know. You just try and explain. I said, test me. Test me a few things. Just watch me what I do. I'll be normal. But what's the definition of normal?
Your normal isn't normal, I mean, unfortunately.
No, it's not. Because I swear to God, I'm not normal.
No, I swear to God, shit either. Like, what was it you had me do before? There was something you had me checking. I was like, what the hell? Why do I need to check that? You know, full well. I mean, like, OCD, haven't you? Over certain things. Even if she... Oh, that's it. So I'm as your anxiety tablet, don't you, at night time after dinner. And whether it's me or Tia, usually Tia, but we have to watch her take the tablet, because his name's OCD, like, I'm worried and stuff. And then she'll do a short video on her phone, so that if she looks back in a week's time, she knows she had the tablet on that day. And obviously, like, women's pills as well, if you know what I mean. So that's the one that
Don't want to have any accidents there.
No, that's the one she needs to keep track of. So she'll have me or Tia record a short video about 10 seconds long on WhatsApp saying, yes, you've just had your tablets, we've watched you do it, and we had this for dinner so she remembers.
I am insane with that. But the thing is, that's another thing, isn't it, about mental health issues?
It's Mental Health Week.
On the surface, people have said, oh, do you want some Fanta?
No, I did it when you can pop phone over.
Oh. I'd have never guessed you had these issues, Aim.
You don't know, do you, until...
Because, again, it's like I was telling you about this person that me and this YouTuber got really friendly, and she didn't see my face, but she had quite a big following, and she was like, I'm really nervous of people and things like this. She saw that I wear makeup and I might not look confident, let's say, and then she kind of was like offish with me because I didn't look like she did. And believe me, I might come across as confident, and I don't get me wrong, the only thing that I will say is I can stand up for people who I love, and anxiety don't stop that. But if it's me, I literally could be buried in the ground. I'm terrible with it. I'm terrified. I am honestly terrified of everything, Arnold.
You and Bubba.
Right. My head is like a sponge when it comes to health knowledge because I've researched that many illnesses. I diagnosed my own mum when she was in hospital last year and I got it right. The doctor said to me, why aren't you actually in a hospital working?
Yeah. Right, second, because we have gone on a bit today. I haven't gone on now, but we do have to wrap this
I know, but
up.
I'm just saying, like, mental health and everything. You never know what's going on behind closed doors.
Awareness week this week, guys. So talk to people. That's the point. Make it. You can't. What the hell am I about? You can't go out the sodden house. But maybe you got someone in your house. Maybe they look a bit down. Maybe it's your dog. Maybe it's your goldfish. Ask them how they are. In all seriousness, ask a stranger if you see them in the shop. How are you doing? Don't actually do that. If you've got a mate who maybe looks a bit down, ask them if they're okay. Right, second stupid question of the day, and then we're going to wrap it up. What is the worst thing, and I want you lot to answer this in the comments, what is the worst thing a person can put on their bio on a dating app?
What?
What's a random thing that you think would be like really not needed on there? Like, I have big feet.
Like, I've never been on a dating app.
No, I can't say I've used one before.
All that kind of thing came out after I met Leigh. But from what I'm aware of, like some of my friends and things, and people I've seen on Facebook, go on this thing called Puff, like Plenty of Fish, and all that sort of dating game. And like, I see some of these girls, like, they upload it to Instagram, look what this idiot said to me last night. And not being funny, it's mainly men who message the women, because these women are people who I know. And telling them how big your bits and pieces are is not something that I have some inch, and I'm really up for a good laugh.
I have a 15-inch piano in my trousers. That sort of thing.
Or I'm addicted to buying cats. Something like that. It's just, or I love to buy Coke. You know, you just wouldn't do that. And there are these people out there that do that, and they think, yeah.
So that would be the thing you'd say, the most stupid thing they could put in their bio.
Don't put anything about your personal belongings.
Right, okay, so I just wanted one answer.
That's it.
Right,
my name is Steve, and I'm from Bradford, and I have a 10-inch willy.
And he is not a goldfish. Now, I heard today, it was on Twitter, because this blog I watched called Decent Patter, on Twitter, is a Scottish blog, I think, and he posts really funny videos and clips and pictures, and somebody had put on Facebook, and he copied and pasted it and posted it on his Twitter feed thing. Somebody put on there, can you send me pictures of your stairs? Of all the things to have fetishes over, somebody wanted pictures of stairs. I don't really call them in America. I think they're called stairs in America. Maybe there's another name for them, but it's basically what you walk up to get up and down stairs, basically. The stairs. And yeah, somebody wanted to see pictures of them. It was a woman who got turned on by different kinds of stairs. I mean, it takes all kinds, don't it, really?
What do you reckon, like, I've spoken about this in another video, what do you reckon about these people who marry objects and dogs and cats, and they're like, oh, I've got this really, really beautiful ceramic dish.
You want to marry it?
I wanted to get me up that registry office like that. No, but what do you think? Like, people marry the Eiffel Tower? What about if someone's already married to the Eiffel Tower? Is that bigamy in the Eiffel Tower then?
The Eiffel Tower's a dirty little stop out. It sleeps around all the time, I guarantee it.
You know, people are actually... It's alright, there's this woman across the road, and she has stopped what she is doing, and she was standing there staring into our window like, What are they doing?
They're celebrities, them too. Right, that's us done, guys, for today. Answer my stupid question number 2 in the comments below, guys. What is
mine about near-death experience.
Yeah, and names. Definitely drop some comments about what... Bloody, I thought someone was knocking on the door. It was a car flying past.
Barney was going...
He's over there, faster kip. Yeah, Aim's...
A highlight from...
Aim's topic was near-death experiences. What are your opinions on that? Mine is question number 2 of the stupid question for Aim. What is the most stupid thing you could put in a bio on a dating app? I think it'd be, hey, my name's Dave and I like to smell my socks. I think that'd be really unnecessary. I smell my socks all the time now. Aim must be smell her socks. Says, no, you smell them. They don't smell. They don't smell.
I don't know anything.
Right, I'm going now because I've got toothache.
Men do that. They do put that, and probably women as well. But some of the people that I've known, they thought, oh yeah, would you like to just instantly, hi, how are you? And they go, hi back, yeah, I want to see you bits.
I think that's how my future life would be formed, not by looking at men's bits, but if me and
you'd message someone.
If me and you split up, I don't think it's like it was when we met. People don't meet nowadays, not through the conventional way.
What are you saying? That you'd message someone and say, look at my bits?
No, I'd say, look at me snooker cue. No, what I'm saying is, if I was becoming single and you become single, I don't think I'd be going down the pub and meet. I mean, especially these days, all you got to do is cough and everyone will run away. So you can't imagine going on a date and you cough.
Guys, I had a dream last night. I was in a restaurant.
Oh yeah, you told me that one.
And I come out of the restaurant in my dream and I seen all these people there, and I went, Leigh, we're supposed to be social distancing, we're supposed to be in lockdown. That's how much this thing's gotten into my head, but it was great being out. I tell you what, I loved it last night. I was out in a restaurant. We was going back next week as well. And
I woke up. A party.
No, I wouldn't. What do you guys think about dating apps and things like that? I don't know. I've only ever been used to, I'll be honest with you.
But it's not like that now, you're forgetting you've been in a relationship for 13 years. There are people, back in the day before we got together, them sort of apps and phone numbers and stuff were for people who couldn't really get people. It's for people who didn't have a lot of luck. Nowadays, you find good-looking, normal people use these things just in general. It's not like, Dirty Percy down the road who hides behind his curtains looking out at old women. It's not,
that was a concept when I was young.
Or Flashy Dave who walks around a big Mac and just has a little woohoo, woohoo. It's, the dog's in the street. No, anyone can use these apps and stuff now. And I think if me and you split up, I wouldn't have the confidence because I've only been used to talking to you for 13 years. I've not spoken to another woman in any other way, shape or form the way I talked to you in that time. I wouldn't know how to sit down and have a conversation with like a stranger. Like, all right, Linda, do you want to go out for a drink on Thursday? On Thursday? Yeah, do you want to go for a drink, Linda? She's like, not really. You look like a bit of a muppet with your rosy red cheeks.
To tell you the truth, when I split up with Tia's dad, I had like 3 year break.
One sec, I'm going to restart quickly.
Yeah, I had like a 2.5, 3 year break from being committed to someone. And don't get me wrong, it ain't like Sex in the City, but I had my own time. I dated, didn't date, seen a few different people, blah blah blah, and actually it was one of the best times of my life. Really enjoyed myself, but then you get to a point and you're just like, all right, I'm fed up of sort of being like in this game of should we just go out on Saturday night? And let's face it, guys, we all go out unless you're in a relationship, you just want to go for a dance. If you're single and you go out on a Saturday night, 90% of the time, or it was for me and my friends, was to go and meet someone.
I spent 21 years trying to do that. Never happened.
Did.
I spent 21 years trying to find me a girl. It didn't happen. I had a couple, well, nothing serious.
That's what I mean. We all sort of go through people who it don't turn serious with.
I was 2 years old trying to pull, Sarah down the road.
But no, you know what I mean? Like when you sort of like in your 20s, like teens and whatever. I was with this, not going into too much, I was with a soldier, and it didn't turn out, and I nearly ended up getting married to this dude, but thankfully I didn't, because I met him.
Yeah.
But
okay.
I was used to going into pubs and clubs and meeting people that way, or like someone knows that one. Oh, do you want to go on a date with this person because I know them? Now it's like these dating apps. Would you be terrified of it? Like, would you be nervous of it? Would you be nervous of it?
Of what?
Or would you feel more confident? Would you prefer a dating app to, excuse me, as opposed to going out into clubs? That's all. You prefer the dating app.
I've never tried one.
I think you prefer the dating apps because it isn't as scary as meeting someone, trying to chat someone up in a pub. That's a scary thing. Whereas if you're texting, like, and you do that, you build up a relationship, I guess, and trust. You can use your quirkiness then, but if you've got to have the pressure of doing it in a club, because the man's normally the one, in my opinion, who chats up the woman, it puts a lot of pressure on somebody.
Yeah. I think we're done now, Emma.
Well, why did you bring up a conversation that you've had absolutely no input in? You've been on your phone, and now you're telling me to stop.
All right, we'll carry on.
You say you brought this up.
I didn't.
Yes, you did. About this whole dating app thing.
I don't remember. Oh, yeah, dating apps, yeah. I wouldn't use... No, you just said I'd use one.
Well, you ain't the type, are you really? Look what happened with us two. Would you like to go through the whole going
I don't
into
think
a
you'd
club
have the
again?
confidence now of doing it, because after 13 years of being with the same person, you know, your confidence ain't as skyrocket high as it was when you first got together, in the respect that you've been used to each other. How the hell do you then go from that to, like, out on the pool? I don't think it'll be easy, but that's just me.
That's what I'm saying. You prefer perhaps a dating website.
I'd probably like it if I had a mate who set me up with somebody. I think that'd be a little less embarrassing than a dating app. I mean,
It's not embarrassing now, though, is it? Like you say, like people, it's acceptable now. It's what people are doing.
Yeah, but I've went and met people that I hadn't met before. I met a girl when I was younger. I was like 16, and we met up for the first time. And I made an excuse within 10 minutes. I pretended my phone had rang. I answered like, "Oh no, you're joking. I'll be there out there in 2 seconds." And I come off the phone. So, what's up? I said, "Oh, someone's been took ill."
You nasty.
And I was like, ran for the hills, and then that was that.
Like with this, you'd see their picture properly, and
you know, how do you know it's them and not like Dirty Bassett? You know, there could be some bloke saying, "Look at me, I'm a hunky 23-year-old with big old six-pack and muscles everywhere."
Well, what you do, guys, if you are in that position, make sure you go with a friend.
Yeah.
Or you don't, or meet in a public place.
Threesome or voyeurism is very popular these days.
No, I don't think I would have the confidence. Don't get me wrong, I'm not that underconfident that I couldn't go out on a date with someone. I can talk to people just randomly. It don't matter to me. But it's not that I won't be confident to go out with somebody else. I just can't be bothered with the whole, let's spend the first year of your life with them, getting to know them, and getting to know the things they like, what they don't like. Literally starting out all over again.
Yeah.
That is like a long ass process.
That's a good song, that is.
Don't you think, like, if you're with someone, and you've said it before, and you've been with them for so many years, and then you've actually had to have the concept of starting...
I couldn't be arsed. I mean, you went through it because you was with Tia's dad for like 9 years. I've never had a long-term relationship for me and him. So if I'd had a 9-year relationship, the thought of then getting with Amos for another X amount of years, I couldn't be arsed with it. Like, if me and Amos split up tomorrow, the thought of having to, like, find out what each other likes again. I mean, like, just food and stuff like that. What do you like? Sounds. I mean, I just watched Gangs of London. Absolutely amazing, bro. Do you like Gangs of London? No. Okay. Do you like the football? No. Do you like anything I like? No. I don't think we're very compatible then, are we, love?
I just think it'd be really difficult. But if you are in that position, on the other hand, I've actually done that. And as much as I mean, I did love Tia's dad, but I think me and him didn't work out like that, and I wouldn't have met Leigh in that respect. So it doesn't mean that it isn't going to happen. And it's like I wanted to say, like some young girls, when you're out there, you always think, oh, you know, I want to find love straight away. I want to have a boyfriend. I want to be with someone, and that's just what being a young girl, like a teenage girl, was like for a lot of us and my friends. But if you are out there and you're like wanting it to happen, you've got so much time ahead of you to like not worry about boys so much. Or if you're like bisexual or gay, whatever you are, if you are young, it will happen. It will be on the cards. It's just that sometimes it 90% of the time doesn't really work out very much from high school. That was the big thing with me and my ex. It doesn't. Yeah. We all, even yourself with your ex-girlfriend, not naming any names, but
me and my girlfriend.
You always was thinking. You did. You said, "Oh, we're gonna get married. We're gonna do this. We're gonna have babies. We're gonna have a house."
Oh God, when I was girl, she just told me at like 16. I was 16. She was 15. I was 17. She was 16. Whatever. Anyway, she said, as soon as I leave high school, we didn't live in the same city. It was like an hour and a half between us as well. I want to move into your house. Like, okay, I just went along with it. I was like, oh yeah, that sounds like a plan. Yeah, I was moving. Mum and Dad was 16. Now, love, you can't have anybody clean your bedroom, so I don't bloody think so. Anyways, I've got to wrap it up, guys. We're going on forever, but I just want to make a little statement here. I was just checking the comments, guys, whilst I was on here, just seeing what's come through from my last video. And we've done the shout-out for Green Eyes Greedy Guts, as you've all heard. The lady who asked for it, Sharon Hughes. Hello, Sharon. You just said this is the only message that wasn't answered in the last video. Basically, he commented and we didn't reply. And the only reason was that because I didn't want the girl to know I was going to give her a shout-out. I wanted it to be a surprise. And she'd seen on our comments that I was going to give her a shout-out. It wouldn't be a surprise. So you'd come on and said, only a message that hasn't been answered again out of 73. It wasn't I weren't answering. It's all to do a personal shout-out, mention yourself, and the lady's channel. So I hope that's cleared that up for you. We don't ignore any comments at all. Unless somebody's offensive, then they get blocked straight away. But every single comment, I know I did miss one of yours in the past by mistake. But this was just that I didn't want to reply.
Well, hang on a minute though. But just to prove when this date is that we're doing this.
Yeah, literally.
Take my phone there.
Your comments just come through, and he was doing this video today.
Right now, look, it is going to be Monday the 18th of May.
You can see it there, 18 minutes past 6. So I wasn't ignoring you. I didn't want to reply and then her say, oh, I'm getting a shout. I want it to be a surprise for her because you said she's a subscriber to our channel. So I hope that's cleared it up and there's no misunderstanding. And we can wrap the video up because we're going to clear this up now. I need a bath. We're doing a live tonight, Christ. We finally got ourselves a shopping delivery. First one in 9 bloody weeks.
Oh yeah, that's coming tonight between 10 and 11.
Yeah, so I can't get too pissed before that arrives. And we might do a drunk bang for our other channel. Might. We've got some pizza for later. Right,
and I've got a little tiny bit of salad left.
I'll put it in the fridge.
I'll whack myself in the
That's a great bowl, that. I'm glad I bought that the other day.
It is, and I'll tell you what, I didn't know we had cherry tomatoes. That's
I went and bought them for you today because I'm nice like that.
But right. Yeah, oh yeah, the holy cucumber, darling.
I did it especially for him.
Who suggested this?
Yeah.
Woo, thank you so much.
I'll do a little bit.
Have a little cough first. So, oh yeah, don't forget to use this Worcester sauce on cheese on toast.
Right then.
Remember to be kind, remember to be nice, comment, share, like and subscribe. And don't forget to press your notification bell so you don't forget to see any of our future videos or you get reminded. More to the point. Wash your hands. Anything else to say?
I've got toothache.
You've said everything.
I've got toothache. So I'm off to pull my tooth out. I need to remember at the beginning of the video to say subscribe and drop your thumbs up. I keep really forgetting that bit. I've even wrote a little sticker here. So I remember about the Instagram and our other channel to mention it. And I need to add on to that piece of paper. Subscribe and thumbs up. Laters.
See you later. Bye everyone.
Bye bye. I can't even reach over. Oh, Christ.